Hey Leo Virgos, welcome into your Virgo season forecast tarot reading here at Cusp of Roses. My name is Gabrielle. For anyone new to the channel, welcome in. For those of you returning to the channel, welcome back. And special shout out to all my channel members tuning into this message early and ad-free. I love you all so very much. And I thank you for your love and support. It truly means the world to me. If you want to become a channel member for exclusive viewer perks and bonus readings and so much more, you can join at the link in the description box below. But in the meantime and in between time, let's talk about Virgo season. A very interesting and almost strangely, oddly specific message I was getting. So this might not resonate, hopefully, for everybody, okay? But please, again, only take what resonates with you. Leave the rest for someone else. You can also check out your Leo Virgo cusp playlist for other timeless messages, okay? For this particular message, and seemingly for Virgo season, there is going to be clarity that finds someone around who or what was blocking some sort of forward movement when it came to either getting in alignment with oneself, a particular purpose that you carry in this life, or a particular person. And y'all know, for those of y'all that might be new here, I don't typically pick up on a lot of like spell work and magic being done behind the scenes type of things unless it is absolutely happening. And what I got was moon magic, okay? So I don't know if there's someone in your energy or if it's you, Leo Virgo, that practices some form of moon magic, but it looked like from my meditation that somebody was practicing magic underneath a moon to create some sort of stagnancy, to either keep somebody juggling a whole bunch of energy or undecided about some sort of energy, not sure how to move forward, or to make someone feel like they were trapped or stuck. But something about that has failed. So what was sent under the moon did not actually take effect in whoever was targeted from that energy. So that might be you, Leo Virgo, okay? If things started to feel like it was slowing down, or this feeling of stuckness tried to come over you, it is important for you to know that you are not actually stuck, okay? Keep in mind, when people try to play energetic games like that, you yourself grant consent to whether that can take hold or take root in your world. Keep in mind, this is why it's important to have discernment around your thoughts, being sure that you are checking in with your own frequency to know, is this actually my energy, or is this energy being sent to me? Is this someone else's energy? Am I absorbing this from the collective? Do I need to send it back? Okay, some of y'all maybe need to do that, okay? Because that feeling of being stuck is actually not your energy. It's energy that's being sent to you, okay? So to give you the illusion, make you feel like something is not moving when it actually is, okay? Or for somebody here, it was to make you feel like something was ending. And the way that universal energy works is, if something did end, it was something that was probably meant to end anyway. Okay, I posted that on the community board a while ago. I'm seeing it in my mind's eye, like plot twist. The ending that you feared was the beginning that you needed. So plot twist, whatever sort of moon magic somebody might be trying to do on you, Leo Virgo, it's actually working in your favor. So whoever's kind of obsessed with that, or obsessed with you, maybe, I don't know. Yeah, maybe you got somebody obsessed with your energy or your world or your path in some way. Tell me more about this moon magic, because it's pretty thick. The Hierophant. Yeah, this is someone who's very committed to doing this. I heard they've made it a practice. It's like a part of their daily routine to maybe tap into your energy, see what you have going on, or trying to do this work. Again, just maybe very committed to it. Okay, and or this could be somebody who's a higher up in a way. Like, this is someone who could be well known for doing spell work in that way, or I don't know, some sort of practitioner. Tell me. Or somebody who feels like they have the right to control your path in some way. The Five of Swords, right? That's what I mean by like illusionary. You know what I mean? Somebody believes that they have the right to say what you should and should not and could not, and you know, someone's maybe a little high off their own supply a bit. Okay. Yeah, Magician. Yeah, so the magic is strong here. The Magician can lean Taurus or Virgo, with Hierophant being Taurus energy. Maybe there's a Taurus involved here, or you could have Taurus in your chart. Check out the ruling energies I did put in the comments for you. I believe Taurus came up, so that could be significant. Or this is someone trying to create some sort of instability in your second house. Okay, so your financial arena. Take it only as it resonates. The High Priestess in reverse. This is what I mean by something's about to be revealed. This could be done towards a Hierophant energy. Someone could be trying to put a Hierophant in the Five of Swords or lie to a Hierophant. Sometimes that imagery can give you like confessional, right? There could be a High Priestess in reverse who might be spreading misinformation or giving false information to a Hierophant in the name of trying to manipulate them. Okay, show me why the High Priestess in reverse. Or I'm speaking on something that you're kind of already aware of. This isn't like a secret to you. If this message is for you, please do not make this storyline fit for you if this is not for you, okay? Drop a candle down below just to hold space for whoever this is for, okay? Yeah, the Ace of Wands. Okay. Tell me more about this High Priestess in reverse with the Ace of Wands. This could be somebody who says they're connected. Yeah, but they might not be. You have this Ace of Cups too. Yeah, the Ten of Swords. So the Ace of Rods and the Ace of Cups could be the misinformation that this High Priestess in reverse is trying to manipulate a Hierophant with. Oh, I know what the Divine is trying to tell you. I know where your love lies, but the Ten of Swords, it's all in the name of betrayal. Something very scorned in the energy of this High Priestess in reverse. The Fool. Just getting like a real kind of nasty kind of energy from them. Like, yeah, Temperance energy. Okay. I feel like the Temperance energy is what's protecting someone here. I just heard get someone to move on. The Empress. Okay, so we could be talking about an emperor, or you're an emperor. This High Priestess in reverse could have said that there was something new coming in for an Empress energy to make a Hierophant or an Emperor energy feel betrayed. Again, to get someone to move on from someone. Like, yeah, they're getting a new beginning. Something shifted from the, and maybe, I mean, it could be true. Let's see. Yeah, there's a lot of confusion. I'm seeing the Seven of Cups in my mind's eye. There's a lot of confusion in the air. Let's clarify it, though. I cannot make it up. I did say the Hierophant was an emperor, right? Okay. Yeah, let's clear this up. What needs to be cleared out here? The King of Wands. Okay. Show me the Magician. So this could be a fellow fire sign. Again, this could be you. I believe this is the moon. Yep. Like I said, some sort of moon magic. someone is trying to practice, or that could be what this High Priestess in reverse does. Spell work around the moon. Like I said, underneath the moon. Page of Cups, something, oh, this High Priestess in reverse maybe wants to apologize. Might need to apologize for telling some sort of lie or misinformation here. This High Priestess in reverse, like I said, might not actually be tethered to anything high vibrational, so what they were picking up on might have been distorted in and of itself. I keep hearing that though, to make someone think someone moved on. Show me the High Priestess in reverse. Who is this to Leo-Virgo? The Knight of Rods? Yeah. Four of Wands. Yeah, it's like somebody could be telling this Hierophant Emperor that their Empress is married or with someone else, and that's not the truth. So it's making this Hierophant Emperor feel betrayed and impatient, maybe. Yeah, the truth is this Empress is in the Fool energy, but they're doing tempering work. They're doing some sort of healing. Or I'm here, I just heard preparation. Show me the Ace of Wands. The Nine of Wands. Why do I feel like the High Priestess in reverse was trying to tap dance on this Hierophant Emperor's wounds around love? Show me the Ace of Cups, Divine. Or again, like I said, they can only really pick up from a lower vibration because they're in a low vibration. So they're only reading their own wounds. They're not actually tapping into someone else's energy. They're just projecting their own. Show me the, thank you. Yeah, the Two of Swords. So it made somebody second guess something that clearly might be, clearly might be in alignment for this Hierophant and Emperor. But it's like the information that was shared brought up some sort of wounding for them. With the Five of Pentacles here, yeah, made somebody feel like love betrayed them again. But why do I feel like whatever's between the Emperor and the Empress didn't even start? Yeah, Judgment. Something about a new beginning for someone was made to feel like a betrayal to someone else when it's not that. It only feels like betrayal because someone has a Five of Swords level of information or some sort of distorted information. Show me the Temperance. The Page of Wands. It's almost like if this Emperor really knew what their Empress was doing, they would be excited as opposed to feeling like they're in the Ten of Swords or betrayed. I just heard the Empress is just getting their spark back. It has nothing to do with like anything else. Like, yeah, so what the Hierophant Emperor, if that's you or if you're cross-watching, what you've been told your Empress is doing is not actually what they're doing. Show me the Hierophant and the Emperor. Yeah, the Four of Cups. I wanted to say this Emperor feels a very strong, maybe divine pull towards this Empress. But this High Priestess in reverse with the Knight of Rods. Show me the Five of Swords with the King of Rods. Maybe somebody just took bad advice from a friend. Yeah, the Seven of Pentacles. That's that failure energy. The Eight of Wands. So the intentions that someone set definitely failed or backfired here. There's a lot of that going around in Virgo season. So Virgo season must be clearing a lot. Okay. Anything that might have been muddy or murky or in that kind of Seven of Cups, unknown, not sure. Yes, I know Seven of Cups can also be a lot of options, but it feels more or less like emotionally conflicting energies. That's getting very like cut, dry, and precise here in Virgo season, which is going to highlight where someone is aligned and where someone's not aligned. Okay. Show me the Magician with the moon. There's moon magic. The Star. Yeah, and that's why it failed. So if there is moon magic that's being sent towards someone is so aligned with their own energy or their own kind of cleansing and healing practices that it can't even stick. So if you feel like someone's been trying to distort your energy, just keep doing what you know to do to keep yourself aligned. And that's what kind of negates any of that energy really taking root in your consciousness, especially with the moon, subconscious energy. Somebody's too aligned for that kind of energy work. Show me the High Priest. Yeah, Empress. Clarify the Ace of Wands with the Nine of Wands next to this Empress. The Three of Wands. It's like whatever was said or whatever that Five of Swords was made someone feel like they weren't aligned. So even if this is this Emperor's Empress, the Five of Swords moon magic energy distorted this Hierophant and Emperor a little bit to make it feel like the hand, this Ace of Cups that's connected to this Empress, was out of alignment. Oh, that's not my High Priestess. When that's not the truth. This is someone's High Priestess. This is the High Priestess to someone's Hierophant, the Empress to someone's Emperor. If this was misinformation from the King of Wands, because they are underneath the Five of Swords, so this could be a friend of the Emperor's, it's because secretly this King of Wands wanted to make a move towards this Empress themselves. So, oh, they're not high vibrational. Nah, they're not into that. They're maybe more of a Queen of Wands type, or, you know, no, that's not what you're feeling. Your feelings are off. When in fact, the Hierophant and Emperor's feelings were spot on. But this King of Wands wanted an opportunity to shoot their shot at this Empress. So if you're a masculine Leo Virgo tuning in, I wouldn't trust that friend. Yeah, Hermit in reverse. And rather than this Hierophant Emperor going within themselves, someone maybe kind of got spun out of control a little bit or started kind of going down the rabbit hole of despair, worry with the Five of Pentacles, got kind of insecure. Because with the Star here, but then the Hermit in reverse, the Star and the Hermit are a couple for me. Yeah, this Hierophant didn't trust themselves. Or they didn't tap in with themselves. Somebody took the advice of a friend over their own intuition. Show me the Ten of Swords with the Two of Pentacles. Two of Pentacles, the Two of Swords. The Two of Pentacles. Yeah, because you know why? I feel like whoever this King of Wands energy is didn't want this Emperor to settle down. Because if this Emperor gets with their Empress, they automatically, for this particular couple, and that's not necessarily everybody's story who's an Emperor and an Empress, but this particular one, they would have automatically stepped into that Hierophant High Priestess energy. And that's what this King of Wands didn't want. They wanted to stop at the Seven of Pentacles. Because it almost feels like if this Emperor were to step into that, this King of Wands would have been alone. They would have been the only one without someone. And it's almost like this Emperor probably always kind of gets what they want. So there could be a little hateration in the dancery around these two, between each other. Or the King of Rods could be a little jealous of the Emperor. So it's like, no, you don't get your Empress too. I'm going to mess that up because I want the Empress, because they probably want to be an Emperor. So there's a masculine who has a friend around them that wants to be them, and that might get really, really clear here in Virgo season. Or it could definitely be reversed. There could be an Emperor that's jealous of a King of Wands. Wants to keep the King of Wands from becoming an Emperor themselves. Show me the Ten of Swords with this Two of Swords next to the Hermit in reverse. Okay, I think the Seven of Wands wanted to come out. Show me. Thank you, the Chariot. Right. So whatever was said, whatever this Five of Swords conversation was, it distorted the energy enough for someone to second guess what was in alignment with them. Somebody might have missed their Chariot with their Empress. Yeah, because the Three of Wands is here. The Chariot that would have led this Emperor to their Empress, they might have missed it. Too busy being double-minded and feeling betrayed, or the mind playing a trick on someone. Make someone think that what they felt instinctually was off, when in fact it was spot on. But then that double-minded thinking made someone miss their Chariot. Okay, show me the Fool with Judgment. Yeah, the Two of Wands. And show me Temperance with the Page of Wands, Divine. Thank you. The Six of Wands, right. What's unfortunate about this is that the Chariot path was going to lead this Emperor to some sort of victory. Like I said, the Emperor always gets what they want, or maybe it's the King of Wands. They always get who they want, and maybe not this time. I don't know. Yeah, there's something kind of funky going on between masculines here in this energy. Yeah, the Nine of Pentacles. Yeah, there's something going on here. So there could be masculines that might be beefing a bit, or whatever little secret tension they might have with one another, or competitive energy they have with one another, is going to come to a head this Virgo season. Especially once one of them realizes their Chariot was missed. Because somebody couldn't make a decision. Someone's Two of Swords energy led to Judgment, which maybe left the door open for somebody to come in on this Empress. Yes, it just made, whatever that Five of Swords was, it made somebody second guess themselves. Second guess what they felt. Or triggered them into, oh, that's just like maybe a past person that betrayed them. Oh, whatever the case may be. Like, so I don't know if somebody, one of these masculines, claims to have some sort of spiritual gift to be able to see. It was all done intentionally, though, to throw someone off. Somebody needs to know that. Somebody, you were thrown off the scent of your Empress by a masculine around you. Okay? Because what they sensed was you having a victory with your Empress. And funny enough, for the Two of Wands and the Six of Wands to end this, Yeah, I'm gonna say I almost want to say the Emperor either picked up on the fact that a King of Wands might have been about to be aligned with their Queen of Wands, this Empress energy. I don't know. King of Wands falling under the Five of Swords, though, and the failure that I was seeing, yeah. Whatever the King of Wands maybe attempted to do to distort an Emperor's energy might be backfiring here in Virgo season. But it should be a lesson learned for the Emperor Hierophant. You need to trust yourself and consider the source of information that you're getting. Keep in mind, why would you take advice from a King of Wands when you're an Emperor? You have all four kings. They're just the King of Wands. Yeah, there's a masculine that set up another masculine to fail with someone that they were actually in alignment with. I just heard wounding. Dredged up some sort of wounded energy in this masculine so that they would go into some sort of mental block around what was destined for them, around a path that they were ready to take. Yeah, the return, a new story, alignment, and coming together. So this could be coming back around. What's the healing energy for whoever this is connected for? What's going on? A child, or the child within, excuse me, inner mother innocence and tenderness. Yeah, it's like it triggered some sort of childhood wound, inner child wound. So it made somebody get in their head instead of their heart or their spirit. I won't even say heart because the Two of Cups isn't out here, but the Two of Wands is. Somebody's spirit was guiding them. But clarity, like I said, is coming. Morning dew. A fresh start and a positive outlook. So whatever that Five of Swords was said made an Emperor and a Hierophant look negatively on their Empress, which again, you can't really put the blame on someone else because you gotta trust yourself. Do it, yeah, do it your way, free yourself, unique. So whatever sort of like competitive, I almost want to say like mentorship type of little beat between these two masculines, yeah, that gotta get wrapped up, because you looking up to a mentor who's guiding you off your path out of jealousy. This is jealousy. Yeah, this is a masculine. It could be an older masculine that's jealous of a younger masculine, trying to maybe live that Knight of Wands energy through them. So this could be like a masculine who's committed, who's like encouraging a younger masculine who maybe wants to be committed or ideally would thrive in commitment to not be commitment, stay in the Knight of Wands, to keep playing around, you know, and it made this masculine second guess what they initially wanted. But yeah, creations realize the right time and celebrate the bloom. But like I said earlier, whatever that was, yeah, this masculine got in the head of another masculine. I want to say the younger masculine. So then it would make sense as to why, if it is the other way around, if someone distorted a King of Wands energy, it's because they look up to this Emperor Hierophant and trust them as like someone who's wiser, someone who, you know, they've been around the block, they know, like they're an OG and da-da-da-da-da. And it's like sometimes OG don't mean wise. Got a lot of old fools running around, okay? Running around rampantly. So you gotta, again, consider the source. But I think this king feels like, sorry, hold on. Where it at? Come on. I think this King of Wands has to start considering that. Like, it almost gives, oh, they wouldn't steer me wrong. that's my guy, that's my brother, that's my, you know, whatever. No, that's not your friend. They're not your friend. Some masculine needs to hear that. That elder you're looking up to, they are not your friend. Okay? Yeah, healing is happening though. You're not broken. Trust the process. Yeah. And like I said, whatever that moon magic was that was doing, or that subconscious magic that someone was doing on someone, it actually helped this King of Wands. Because I kind of feel like it's that dynamic. An elder masculine and a younger masculine. The younger masculine, it actually helped them face that Ten of Swords. You see what I'm saying? So all that was done in the dark to try to distort something was actually helping somebody clear out and do some healing that probably needed to happen before this younger masculine could actually get into a new cycle where they could be successful in partnership. So it's all working out in someone's favor, but somebody has to recognize who their real friends are, or who they should trust and who they shouldn't. Yeah. Clarify, can I just get one next to healing is happening? Yeah, come to me like a rose. Come to me like a rose, attracting like a rose. Yeah, now that this younger masculine probably has a bit more awareness around their own blocks, for them to be so easily distorted, hopefully this masculine will now have a better guard around their mental body so that they can actually attract. Because I think that's what it is. It's like, oh no, I actually was attracted to the Empress. That wasn't like wounds. That was like genuine attraction. Like something about that got distorted. Like you don't really like the Empress. You're just trying to move on fast or something. Whatever was said, it was distorted, okay? Yeah, healing heart. Heart healing, emotions and time eases. Integration, embodiment, and action. Stop the endless searching. Yeah, right. Someone needs to stop being in the Knight of Wands energy. Stop the endless searching. Someone already found who they were meant to be with, or already knows or have come across or has awareness around who they're meant to be with. And I do think maybe it's that searching of, is this really the hand of the divine or not, is what led them to trusting the Hierophant Emperor over themselves, over their own intuition. Yeah, but like I said, that moon magic, that subconscious magic that was done on this younger masculine helped them integrate that inner child healing that needed to happen. So again, it worked out in someone's favor. What's the wild rose? Yeah, unseen support and help, devotion, humility, humanity, and grace. The fertile void. Yeah, inner winter, rest, patience, and potency. That come to me. Yeah, whispers of the earth, creativity, inspiration, artists, and ideas. So this Empress was an inspiration, or like sparked something in that king. I have a feeling this Empress energy is a Queen of Wands, okay? So a water or a fire energy, which would be clearly the match to the King of Wands. And that's what this King of Wands needed to trust, that Ace of Wands feeling between the two. And that Ace of Cups. So with the High Priestess in reverse, yeah, somebody didn't trust their own intuition. They went to someone else's perspective. So hopefully, again, that's the lesson for this King of Wands. They need to trust themselves. And also start using their wand energy, that spiritual energy, to start reading the people that they're connecting with and trusting. Because if this King of Wands really paid attention close enough, they would have saw the jealousy. Or maybe they kind of feel it, but they don't want to move or act like it exists. You can't turn a blind eye to what your spirit is telling you. I mean, you can, but that's the quickest way to be led away from your own path. Quickest way to be duped and deceived, by not trusting yourself. Okay. Yeah, there's some sort of like, I almost say like creative envy. I think this Emperor envies how creative this King of Wands is. So it's like them getting with a Queen of Wands. Oh my gosh, like, oh, that's gonna be so much. They're gonna be such an attractive couple. They're gonna have all this and da-da-da-da. And it's like, clearly the Emperor and Hierophant worried about the wrong daggone things. Because more than likely, I will probably say that this Emperor Hierophant, this elder, might not be in a happy situation themselves. So again, don't get into commitment. Stay the Knight of Wands. Stay playing around like da-da-da-da-da. And it's like, that's projection. That's projection to try to lead this King of Wands astray from where they know they need to be and who they know they need to be with. Okay? All right, well, I'm gonna leave it there. I really do hope that this was helpful for whoever this message was for. I thank you guys so much for tuning in. And again, I hope this serves someone well. If this resonated with you, please let me know in the comments, okay? Use our sanctuary code as well if you want to keep the specific details private to yourself, but just want to let me know that you were here. I appreciate that. So go ahead and drop that rose or any flower that represents you. All are welcome here, okay? For gratitude, you can drop your favorite heart color to show some love. You can also drop a lightning bolt if this really resonated with a part of your story, or your higher self has been telling you that this is what's playing out in some aspect of your world, or someone connected to you, okay? Drop that down below. And even if this didn't resonate with you now in this moment, but you enjoyed your time here, drop that candle in the comments, all right? Illuminate our comment section and hold space for those who will resonate with this message. I appreciate that. I love to see our code at work, and I love connecting with y'all in the comments. If you want to watch readings like this on my channel early and ad-free, again, you can join the channel membership, join our Royal Rose Garden. That link is in the description box below. If you want a monthly personal reading with me, I do have mini reading slots available on my storefront, okay? So you can get a mini tarot only reading with me every month, plus get access to all the cusp astrology and cusp love readings that I do every month. Those are now housed on the storefront within a membership and also available for individual purchase. So you can still get your August messages. They are linked down below in the comment section, okay, as well as in the description box. So check that out. They will be removed from the shop on the 31st, okay? So make sure y'all download them for lifetime access before they are removed. Shout out to everybody who's already downloaded their readings. I appreciate y'all so very much. And definitely check out your merch on the shop as well. I have some new merch posting up here soon. So all that you need to know in the description box below. But thank you for nurturing our sanctuary with your time and presence here. Other ways to nurture are also linked in the description. I'll see you in our next one, Leo Virgos, okay? Love you lots. Namaste.